Welcome, bro. Let's do the daily habits. It's like every other fucking day, bro. I didn't see much improvement in this. I mean, I kind of do see the whole, but they're kind of so minuscule that you stop realizing. I mean, even though I started speaking kind of fluently and speak about the things that I want, yeah, that's actually the thing. I speak about the thing that I want, but I realized in 10 days there is not much difference, which is kind of reasonable because it's just 10 days of the 15 minutes videos. So it's like 2.5 hours of work, and that's 2.5 hours of knowledge, and maybe that's why I feel like I'm not learning that much. If I did longer videos, there is more knowledge in that. But I just don't wanna do the longer videos. I don't know. First thing is, did I meet two people today? Today, I didn't. Or maybe I did. Today I did. I mean, let me see what it says. If it says attentional meeting, something like I have to call approach, then it's a minus. And if I can meet somebody, like a doctor or somebody, then it's plus. Let me see what it says. It says cold approach. So minus, bro. I gotta do this someday. I gotta achieve it. Did I do purposeful discomfort for today? I remember I did something, but I don't remember what I did. What was a purposeful discomfort? Purposeful discomfort for today. I remember there was something, bro. What was it? Was it? Bro, I don't. I know it was something. There was something that I counted in my head as purposeful discomfort. Did I? I mean, I did work. Let's do everything else, and then we'll come back to the purposeful discomfort. Did I train today? No. Today I didn't have the kickbox, so I didn't train nothing. Did I double train? Well, I didn't. Did I work? That's the best thing I did today. I mean, that's the most important thing. So, did I book? Did I? So it's, did I read a book? Did I listen to the audiobook? Or did I listen to the some meaningful podcast? And I did such a great job today because I watched the podcast, and it was the modern wisdom about Hamza, or rather with Hamza. And so the Chris Williams at some point told Hamza what kind of questions should he ask himself, and the things, the tips that he could implement. And so I realized I can take those questions and those tips and implement it. And I can see just now how much kind of have a different perspective in the way that I'm speaking than I had literally yesterday, just by that one video. It's just kind of more focused and more thought. But yeah, I did listen to it, and I found like 9 questions, and I answered the every single one of them. And it took me around the whole hour or even more. I was just flood flood with such amazing ideas about myself because I found so many things about myself. I mean, yeah, I think maybe that was the purposeful discomfort for today. Yeah, I think that might be it. So, did I read a book? I did a podcast, so it's a positive. The next one, did I talk with somebody close to me? Well, the whole day I was going through some institutions for kind of health and had to fix some things, and I did that with the help of my mother. So the whole day, or rather the whole first half of the day, from 6 a.m. to like 2 p.m. ish, or even more, I spent talking with my mother and spending time with her. So, did I talk with somebody close to me? I did. Next one. Did I meditate? I did. I mean, bro, whenever I get time, whenever it's something kind of, whenever I can kind of sneak in the opportunity to meditate, even for 10 breaths, or 25, or even a hundred, then I'll do it there and then. And I realized I found a way kind of to tingle kind of my balls. And I found that dot, that right spot where it is. And I found I don't know, you probably won't understand what I'm saying. But basically, when you breathe, and when you breathe deeply, you kind of slowly understand and get in your mind kind of where is that point where you feel like you're breathing correctly. Like that, like here's the place that you should breathe in, and this is the perfect, in the center is the perfect place, and this is kind of the barrier. And so how you breathe, you kind of get to that barrier, but it's so hard. You have to be so relaxed to get through that, but it's so hard. And every time I try to breathe, it just slips, slides, or it just comes back in. So it's just comes to it, slips, and I have to focus even more and kind of like go left and right till it's a perfect breathe that I can come kind of in and then breathe kind of out. And that's where I feel my balls kind of tingle. And usually when I'm not focused, it would just go through. there, not go through there, but go there and then just kind of come back and then again and then again until I focus my mind to kind of snack in. And then when that happens, the feeling is just so great. Like you just, bro, like you just busted, bro. It's the same feeling. I mean, I don't remember how it's busting in it, but something like that. So did I have cold shower? I did. And did I record this video? I did. Yesterday, if you remember, I made a outline on the canvas for the painting that I'm doing. And I'm like 80 or 90% now done with that painting. I'm just thinking, I mean, it's kind of 90% done. The only thing left that I have to think about if I wanna background change to the yellow color because it will make it more pop out, but the feeling changes because the thing is it's supposed to be kind of depressed, kind of low with energy, and when you add the yellow thing, it just floods with color and with so many different the whole spectrum of color is there if I add yellow. Now it's just red, blue, and the between of them, which is purple. And if I add yellow, then I get the whole color circle. If you get what I mean. And if I just leave it with three colors and left the white, everything else, then you kind of just follow onto that colors and what each color represent. But although the yellow is contrast to the purple and the yellow is different from the white and his so basically from that character that I have is same color as the background. His highlight is the same color as the background, and that white guy has the shadow which is purple, and the purple is the contrasting color of purple is yellow. And so if I put the yellow color, he will just pop out, and the yellow highlight will even pop up because it won't be the same color as the background, and the purple will pop up as well. But the thing is, the emotion kind of changes, and I don't like the yellow color taking that much space because it's not that pretty color, I guess, because it's fucking yellow, bro. But it kind of gives it a variation and makes it prettier, kind of, maybe. And so I wanna kind of fuck me, bro. How many times I said kind of, and I wanna refresh my eye and then tomorrow morning to check which one then do I like more with some fresh eye. Yo, bro, there is one thing left I forgot to do. Did I have purposeful discomfort today? I I already forgot, bro, what I said. Yeah, bro, I had. I mean, there's a thing that I don't usually do, which is I kind of journaled, kind of, fuck me with the car, kind of. I journaled around 10 to 15 pages or even more, something like that. Let me count it. Maybe I just exaggerated, but let me count. So, one, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. Okay, I journaled 8 pages and I usually do none. That video just inspired me so much that I journaled. I mean, if I'm motivated, is it purposeful discomfort? I mean, it was because I had to it, there. So basically, the questions that Williams gave were hard. They were hard questions. They're kind of, you have to go deep in yourself to answer the questions. And I know a few of them I did without without having the answers to them, because there are some questions that I'm be able to answer just in the future, not now. And I still kind of tried to give answers to them. And the other ones, I did so much thinking and trying to understand myself. And so I'm thankful to him, bro. I'm thankful for that. So yeah, I'm gonna count it because I could have not done it. And I did it purposefully to discover myself. And that's the whole point of purposeful discomfort, is to know better, to in the end know better yourself. So yeah, that's great. And what will I do? Will I do the white or the yellow? Yeah, I think in the end it will be yellow, but I'll let it kind of sink in, the emotions to sink in, and my eyes to kind of get refreshed, and then we'll see. But when you think about it, on the wall, when it's on the wall and there's so many different paintings, I mean, if every background is white, then it's kind of connected. And if one is yellow, then it's kind of weird. But if I add so many different variations, then it's gonna be fun on a wall. But maybe that's gonna ruin the composition, the grid of pictures. I don't know if that will ruin it. And maybe I'm looking just so much further in the future. I mean, that's not the bad thing to have to look so many steps in the future. But maybe it's just unnecessary because I don't know what other paintings will be. But the thing that I choose now is the thing that is gonna influence the every other painting that I do. Because think about it, if I first painting I did white background, and second, if I keep the white, what do you think happens in the third? It's most likely that it would just keep being white. But if I don't do it white and I do white, then yellow, then I might not even care about the background, and so I might just outline the drawing like the graffiti, and then I come with something new, and then in the next one, because I did three fucking nails, bro, this painting just ruined my hands, bro. I don't give a fuck. So that if three are so different, then the fourth one is gonna be different as well, and it's gonna have its own unique difference, and the difference is gonna get just at a higher level, because it always has to go higher for me to enjoy doing it. So if I don't stick to the rule of having only one background color, I think it's gonna better influence me in the future. So I think I just chose what I will do, and that is a yellow background. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro, for listening to me and allowing me to express myself, so that I know what's the best thing to do in the future. Yeah, I'm so grateful for that video. I said like 5 times today, but I can see that already I'm speaking better and I'm thinking better because I watched that video, and so I'm emphasizing the more important words, and it felt kind of stupid, those old previous videos, because I realized I started sounding like a robot, and so I thought, I mean, it just perfectly all came together to create a thought in my head, like it's stupid what I'm doing, and I gotta change it. I mean, it's not that big of a change. If you listen to it, you might not realize the difference. But the stiffness that I had, and how fluent it is now, and how better I'm conveying my thoughts, is much greater than it was before. That it was literally yesterday. I realized it was just going with the flow, bro. Everything that I thought I could express, and I didn't. I didn't beg. I don't know how you call it, but I didn't beg that much. Maybe once, maybe just now, but I did it with fluency, and I did it because I probably cleared my mind with those questions, and with those previous days, and as I said, it all came perfectly together. And the best thing is that it will only